Okay. I'm hearing backsliding. Backsliding. And I'm getting that this has something to do with old ways of doing things. It could be addiction. Somebody could be backsliding into addiction. That's kind of what I'm getting, but it could be any kind of addiction. Like, so let's just see. Ooh, death in reverse. Let's just okay, hold on. Let me take a minute here. This is one of my favorite death cards in any deck ever, okay? Like, let's just look at this. Like, look. That's one of the coolest death cards ever. Yeah. And death in reverse is like fighting transformation. It's fighting change. It's resisting change. See how the cord is like almost cut, but not quite. Whoever is backsliding into this addiction, whatever kind of addiction it is an incredibly attractive person. Like, death card is also the card of Scorpio. Scorpios are known to be very, very attractive. So, the High Priestess in reverse. Somebody's ignoring intuition. Yeah, see, look, I kind of think that this is somebody that the High Priestess is interested in. And the High Priestess in the reverse is ignoring intuition. So this High Priestess is probably in love with this person and is ignoring warning signs of them sliding back into addiction. Like, because this person is just so attractive and she just likes this person so much that it's hard for her to accept that he could be sliding back into addiction. Like, so neither one of these people are being expressed in their highest right now because they're both in reverse, you know? This is probably kind of a codependent relationship. Six of Pentacles. Okay. So what I'm getting here is that this is the High Priestess. Because it's like, if you're a High Priestess, if you're the High Priestess and this is Major Arcana, it's like you're, you know, you're pretty established. Like, you're pretty boss, you know? And so I get that this is the High Priestess. And even though the High Priestess is the one giving right here, I feel like these people, this young person and this old person, are trying to, like, give the High Priestess some advice. Like, I feel like these two people are telling the High Priestess, hey, your dude over here is, well, he's just kind of showing some traits of, you know, kind of backsliding a little bit, kind of falling back into some old ways over there. Like, do you notice that? Or are you just, like, over here in reverse? Like, what's up? So, these people, even though, like, this card is, like, her giving, like, these people are giving her, trying to give her advice. They're trying to tell her, like, look, this is going on, and we see that you're not acknowledging it, which is bad. And it's just interesting because I use everything as a sign. You know, I read everything as a sign. And I can see right here that this spot of the card is, like, completely white out because of the light, right? The glare. And that speaks to me. Like, this person right here, this elderly person trying to tell this High Priestess, like, you know, this dude is, like, not doing good over here. This woman is just really, her advice is not being received very well. It's just not, you know. She's just, and the younger person is received better because maybe the High Priestess likes this younger person more, you know. Maybe this is like a niece or a nephew or something like that. And this is like an older relative or a friend or somebody who's just trying to tell her something she just don't want to hear, you know. So, Eight of Wands in reverse. I just get the feel that there's just so much potential with this person, and that's why it's so hard for the High Priestess to accept that they could be screwing up again. You know, it's like there's just the Eight of Wands is a card of incoming messages, but wands are action, so it's just like so much action, you know, like he's just capable of so much is all I'm saying. Like, this person is capable of so much potential, and you know, backsliding into addiction is not going to help that potential be expressed at all, is it? You know. Two of Cups. The Hermit. Exactly. Again, you know, that's what the High Priestess wants with this person, is the Two of Cups. The partnership, the togetherness, you know. Dinging glasses together, you know. At sunset, on the beach. Some romantic setting. This is romance. This is a matter of the heart, you know. And with these people over here trying to tell this High Priestess, you know, this guy's not doing right, it's like, the High Priestess is like, yeah. Hermit mode. Let me just be alone in solitude and tune out these people trying to tell me any of this. Like, in reverse, like, I don't want to hear it. Don't want to hear it. Bottom of the deck is Page of Swords in reverse. Yeah, so this Page of Swords right here, see the youngster, they don't look at all the same, but this young person in this card trying to give her advice is the Page of Swords. And I think the Page of Swords, because this is the Page of Swords, is kind of like a spy card. Like, I think this young person over here from this card is the Page of Swords. And he is in reverse because this is something he's doing privately. Like, he's privately kind of spying on this situation, kind of privately spying on this backslider, and may even have some dirt on him, you know. But he's gathering that dirt only for the purpose of trying to turn this High Priestess upright and make her see and understand that this backslider ain't doing right, and it's probably just not for the best to pursue anything with this individual right now. Because really the essence of the situation is that this backslider needs to just be avoided right now. Don't enable this person and validate what they're doing. If you see that they're backsliding, open your eyes for one thing and see that they are backsliding. And that is what they're doing, you know. That's just the way it is. Open your eyes to it. That's the first step. Listen to these people, because these people do care about you. Like, these people care about you, you know. So a word of advice, and I think the main person that you need to listen to is this elderly person, that you just don't want to hear it about this person. Now, look, this might not be you. You might not be the reversed High Priestess. You might just know who that is, or you could be the backslider, or you could be just somebody who knows about the situation in somebody else's life. You know, so when I say you know, just try to understand what I'm saying. But, like, this elderly person wants to give you this advice, wants you to hear this advice, loves you, is coming from a place of love when they say these things to you. And you don't want to hear it. Don't want to hear it. You know, so we are going to use the Fairy Godmother Oracle deck, because that's kind of, you know, grandma, like, elderly energy advice, and see exactly what the advice for you is, because this is a matter of the heart, and the essence is that this person should really just be avoided. there's no getting away from that truth. But we just want a little bit of kind of sentimental, sweet, grandmotherly kind of advice, basically. Because it does hurt. It is a matter of the heart, you know. Two of Cups, like, the High Priestess loves this person. So, first card is truthfulness. So see the truth. I'm looking again like somebody is communicating to someone. You know, like telling them something. Truthfulness. Again. It's like the older person wants you to, if you're not going to listen to them, listen to the younger person who, by the way, has proof. I think this younger person has literal proof of this backslider, right? That if they showed to you, which they don't necessarily want to show it to you because it's kind of hurtful, isn't it, you know? That if they showed it to you, right, you would be like, oh, I can't deal with this person. I just can't deal with this backslider. I think if this young person comes to you and tries to tell you this or show you this proof, you really need to listen to. You really need to be open. You really need to meet it with compassion because this young person loves you so much. And that's the only reason that they've gone out of their way to gather this information to give to you.